we will going to take up some more exercises on how to constrain the sketch by using dimensions and as well as the geometrical constraints. So let us take this very simple example wherein you have 100 square. So first I will go for sketch, go to sketch, click on this front plane and go to rectangle, take center point rectangle, you select some arbitrary point and then take the origin point and then draw a circle. Then I will go for equal constraint, select this one and this one. The advantage of using the equal constraint is, suppose if I don't give the equal constraint, what happens? I want to give dimension here, it is 100. Okay. Similarly, I have to give one more dimension as 100. So if I give like this, then it becomes a square. So instead of this, I will undo these two portions now. So I'll go for constraint, I will go for equal. Select this one and this one. So the advantage is if I give the dimension for one, automatically it will be considered the other one. So that is the advantage. Now, once you do that, now I want to come down to this internal slot. So I want to create this 15, this center to center slot. I will go for create, go to slot, create center to center slot, select some arbitrary point, and then I will draw a slot of any dimension. Then I want to take 15 from here. So I'll go for dimension, select between this line and this line, give the dimension as 15. Okay. Once you do that, now I want to give this dimension as 20. So I'll go for radius and give the dimension as, go to dimension, select this and give the radius as 10 because it is 20. Then, and he says, what is the length? Length is not given. Okay. You take this dimension. From here it is given 30. So I'll go for dimension, select center of this with reference to this, you give 30. Similarly, on the other side also, you give the, if it's not given, you give it, you make it 30. Okay. So now, once you do that, so now we have all these things are constrained. Then again, I will want to create one more slot. Okay. I will go for dimension, create, go to slot, take center to center slot, select some arbitrary point and then draw this and draw a slot. So then I will go for horizontal, select this line with reference to this. So automatically this length has been constrained. Then I want to give equal length, or I will go for the constraint between this and this. So it has been constrained. So then I want to give constraint, go to equal, select this one and you select this one. So this is also constraint. Then finally, I want to give the dimension between this and this, which is 30. So automatically all the dimensions have been constrained. Now, once you do that, now I will remove the constraint and see these are the dimensions according to which you need to create the sketch, consider the profiling of the sketch. Then I want to draw a radius. Since you are not given any radius, I will assume some radius. I will go for fillet between this line and this line and give the radius as 20. Okay. Similarly, I will go for fillet between this line and this line. Radius is 20. Similarly, I want to go for fillet between this line and this line, 20. And similarly, from here to here, the same dimension is 20. And now this is how you will be able to say, create, you can constrain the sketch both dimensionally and these are the dimensional constraints. Okay. And I will switch off the dimensions and I will take the constraints. These are the geometrically constrained dimensions. So this is how I can be able to both dimensionally and geometrically I can constrain the sketch. Now the next one. So I will just come out of this. I will not going to save this. Okay. Now I will go back. I will go to the next one now. How to create this? So to do that, I will go for new design, select some hybrid design. Then I will go for sketch, click on the front plane and go to circle, select some arbitrary circle. Then you give the dimension of this as diameter is 75. I will go for dimension, select this one, give the dimension as 75. And this is coincident. This center point of this will be on the center point of this. Then I want to draw a circle of diameter 60 here. This is dotted line. Okay. So I will go for circle, select construction circle, and I will go for dimension, give the diameter as 60. Okay. Then I want to make this should be concentric to this circle. Yes, I got this. Then where is the center point of this? This should be on at an angle of 45 degree with reference to this. So what I will do, I will go for a line, select center point, I will draw an inclined line. Again, I'll go for dimension, sorry, then go to line, create one reference line. Otherwise, you will not be able to do the dimension. I will go for dimension between this line and this line. Give the dimension as angle 45. Okay. Now I will try to trim this portion. I will trim this and I will trim this point. So to do that, I will just go for a circle. What is the diameter? Diameter is 10 here. That is radius 5 on this. I will go for circle, select this arbitrary point. Sorry. So now, because it is going all our constructional circles, so that is the reason why it is taken construction. So I'll go for circle, remove construction, select this endpoint and go for dimension, select this dimension as 10. Diameter is 10. Once you do that, now I want to create a pattern. So to go to pattern, you have four numbers, correct? I will go for create, go to pattern, circular pattern, select the object as this one, and then come down to center point, select that, click on this center point and give total number is 4. Just make it 4 here, quantity is 4, distribution is 4, but it is to be rotated by 360 degree and say OK. Now we have the first outer one. Similarly, I want to draw one more circle of diameter 50. So again, I'll go for circle, select for construction circle, okay, and go for dimension, select this and give the dimension as 50, okay. Then you go to constraint, go to concentric, select this circle with reference to this. Now we have this point. Now this will be on the here on the center of this. So what is the diameter? The diameter of this hole or this circle is on radius 4. So the diameter is 8. So now I'll go for circle. So remove the construction and I will come back to this. I will take this point. I will go for dimension. So take this diameter is 8. Okay. Once you do that, now we go for create, go to pattern, select this as the circle and then select the center point, this one, and give the dimension as 4. Okay. Click on OK. Now, once you do that, now we have this portion. Similarly, I want to draw a circle of diameter 20 and I want to draw a circle of diameter 30. So again, I will go for circle, select this and I will go for dimension, select this one, go for the dimension as 30. Now you go for constraint, go to concentric, select this one with reference, sorry, concentric, select this circle with reference to this. Then that is the diameter 30. Similarly, I want to go for circle, go to dimension, give the dimension as 20. Now you go to constraint, go to concentric, select this one with reference to this. So all the dimensions have been considered now. Then, so now accordingly, I want to make it legitimate so that it will be easy for you to create the constructions. Yes, I will take this. Okay. Then similarly on this side 10. Now I will remove constraints. Then I will take this diameter 60 here and I want to take this diameter 50 here. Then I want to take this diameter is, okay, sorry. And this I want to take this diameter as 8. Okay. And this diameter as 30 and this diameter as 20. Yes. Okay. So this is how you will be able to create this outer loop. The next thing is I want to create this circle. Okay, this is the radius 9. Okay, so to do that, so I will remove the dimensions now. I will go for circle. Okay, I will select some arbitrary point and I will draw a circle. So what is the dimension of this? Diameter is 18 because radius is 9. I will go for dimension, take 18. Then I will go for constraint, go to concentric, select this circle, concentric to this. Once you do that, now I want to create the pattern. So this pattern will be here, here and here. So I will go for create, go to circular pattern, select this as the object and select this as the center point and take this dimension as 4. Okay. Then click on OK now. So once you do that, now we have one circle. Then I want to create this radius. So what is the dimension of this radius? The dimension of this radius is 12. So that means diameter is 14. Sorry, 24. Radius is 12. I will go for circle. I will select some arbitrary point and I will draw a circle. What is the diameter is 24. Okay. Take this as 24. Okay, and this circle is tangentially to this circle and tangentially to this circle. Okay, I will go for constraint, select tangent. This circle is tangential to this. Similarly, tangent, constraint, go to tangent, select this circle tangential to this. So now everything is taken care of. Now I will go for trim, select this portion and I will remove this portion. And I don't want the rest of the portions, you remove it. Okay. Now once you do that, now we have this part. Once you have the part here, now I want to pattern this 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will go for uh, create, go for circular pattern, select this as the object, take this center point and give the total number of quantity as 4 and click on OK now. So once you have this, now I will go for trim, select this portion and this portion on this side. Similarly, this portion on this side, and on this side. Okay. So now we have this entire portion has been considered now. So here, so this is how you will be able to create the model. So then I will enable the constraints and I also enable this dimensions. So what is the dimension of this? This dimension is radius 12. So I will go for dimension. I will select this and I will give the dimension as 12. Okay. So this is how you will be able to create this model. That means I can create this sketch and dimensionally I can constrain and also geometrically I can constrain the sketch. Okay. Now we will go for the next model. So I'll just come out of this. Then I will go for the new model and click on new. Then come down to this now. So again, I will go for a circle, go to sketch, click on the front plane, go to circle, select some arbitrary point and draw a circle of diameter 136. Go to dimension, go to diameter is 136. Then I will go for coincident this point with reference to this. Okay. Now the next thing is I want to draw one more circle of diameter 71. I will go for circle and I will go for dimension. Take the dimension as 71 and then go to constraint, go to concentric, select this one with reference to this. Once you do that, now we have this dimension. Now I want to have one more diameter is 90, correct? I will go for circle and I will go for this. I will go for dimension. I will take this dimension as 90. Okay. Then I will go for constraint, go to concentric, select this circle with reference to this. Now I want to create a line here. I will go for line, select some arbitrary point and I will draw a line. So again I will go to dimension, select this line, dimension with reference to this point. Give it the dimension as 9. Okay. Similarly, on the other side also, you do the same thing. Again, go for dimension, select this line and give the dimension as 18. Okay. Once you have this, now you go for trim, select this line and this line here. Similarly on this side and remove this entire thing and remove this portion. So now we have all the profile has been created now. So I want to copy this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So to do that, I will go for create, go to circular pattern, select these are the objects, that is the entities. Then select the center point as this center point and go for the total number is 6 and click on OK now. So I will remove the constraints and also the dimensions. Now I want to trim this portion. You go to trim, select this one, you select this side and this side and this side. So once you do that, now we have any other thing to be done? No. Okay. Now I will go for dimensions and I will enable this. So I will take this selection. So I will take this as 9 and this as 18 and here this dimension as 136 and this dimension as 90. Yes, here. Then this dimension as 71. So this is how we will be able to constrain the sketch both by dimensionally and as well as by using the geometrical constraints. Now, the next one is I want to create this one now. So to do this, again, I will go to exit this and I will go for new design. Click on this new hybrid design. Then go to sketch, click on this plane. Now, as usual, what we have done for the first one, the same way you have to do this here also. I will go for a line, select some arbitrary point and then, sorry. You now have drawn some inclined line now. So I will just go to the horizontal or vertical, create the horizontal line. And again, I want to go for midpoint, select this one, midpoint to this. Then again, I want to give the dimension to this. I will take it as 240. Okay. Now we have this part. Once you have this, now I want to give the dimension for this. So it is 140, correct? I will go for line, select some arbitrary point. Even you can do like this also. I will draw one line of any line. So again, I will draw one more line here of any length. And I will go into coincident this point with reference to this. Similarly, this point with reference to this. I'll go for coincident this point with reference to this. Okay. Now I will say constraint, go to equal, select this one and this one. Both are equal now. Then I want to give the dimension for this. I will go for dimension, select this dimension and give 140. So automatically other one is also considered. Okay. Once you do this, so now we have this dimension has been taken care of. Similarly, I want to do it on this side. So first I will go for line, create one line here from this point. I will draw one line like this and again I will draw one more line like this and one more line like this. Okay. Now I'll go for dimension between these two and give the dimension as 40. Correct? Yes. Give the dimension as 40. Then from here, I want to give the dimension as 30. Give the dimension as 30. And similarly, this dimension is also as 30. Okay. Now, this is integrating with this. Yeah. Then I want to take the mirror of this. I will just go to line, select the construction line. From here, I will draw one reference line. Again, I will go for command, create, modify, create, go to mirror, select this line and this line, mirror line with reference to this and say OK. So now we have on the other part, you will get the constraints now. I will just go to fit. So now I go for trim, select this portion. Okay, I will remove this and I will remove this portion. Now we have this entire thing has been completed on the base. Now I want to create this circle here. What is the 170 mm? So I will just go for a circle, create one circle of, sorry, I will just select this and I will remove this. I will go for circle, remove the construction and draw one circle. Then I will say, what is the diameter of this? Radius is 80. Okay, this is the outer one I'm considering. I will go for dimension, select this, radius is 80, so I will take it as 160. Okay, enter. Then I will go for equal vertical, you select between these two. Then I will go for dimension between this point and give the dimension as 170. Now, once you do that, now I have a line. I want to draw a line from here to here. Okay. Then I will go for line, select some arbitrary point, and then draw one horizontal lines here. Similarly, on this side also. Once you do that, now I will go for trim, select this portion and this portion and this portion and this portion. Now I want to give a fillet. He has not given any radius. I will assume that same radius, whatever it has given here. So I will just go to fillet, take between this line and this line, give the radius as 10. Similarly, between fillet, between this and this, give the same radius as 10. Yes. Similarly, between fillet, between this circle and this line, give the radius as 10. Similarly, on this side also, select between this line and this line, give the radius as 10. So once you do that, now I will go for circle and give the radius as 40. Go to circle, draw a circle of diameter 80. Okay, radius is 40, so 80. Then you go to constraint, select concentric. So select this one and with reference to this. So this is how you will be able to create this particular constraint, this sketch by using both dimensionally and geometrically using the constraints. So now I will just take it out and I will keep it here. Then I will keep this here. Okay. Then I will take this diameter is 80. Okay. So I will take 140 here. Okay. So this is how you will be able to both the constraint, the sketch both dimensionally and as well as by using the geometrical constraint. Now let us